I'm saying is where the fights, HBO. I mean, y'all supposed to let the guys see. That's why I can't stand it. HBO 13 out of the 15 fights. They got the top rated fights this year, so Showtime isn't doing nothing. Showtime's out of money, and Showtime, man, look, y'all are being manipulated. Y'all don't even know how the rating system works. There's ways of manipulating the rating systems, but this is why you don't understand. HBO have almost double the millions of subscribers that Showtime has. Okay? So their numbers are always going to be high because a higher percentage of subscribers they have. So their numbers is high. Period. For the events. So the top events are going to be on HBO because they have so many subscribers. It doesn't mean Showtime is not doing well or doing great numbers. Now, when you bring in Showtime subscribers, they're noticeably less than HBO's. But their numbers are up there neck and neck or just as close to HBO's boxing programs. So they're getting more for less than what HBO is getting for more. That means the majority of the people who have Showtime actually watches boxing or boxing events. The people who got HBO, they're mostly there for programming. And then occasionally that small percentage that they have will watch a boxing event. So Showtime's doing about the same amount of numbers as HBO, just about, with less subscribers than HBO, dramatically less than HBO. So they're able to have success. And then you don't have 10-week gaps. And if they're doing so well, then where are the fights? Where's HBO fights? There's still no fights on HBO. Y'all ain't complaining about this. Y'all ain't talking about it. Do you hear anybody else talking about this? Like, where is HBO fights? Dude, it's been like 2 months. We have not seen a fight on HBO. Wake up and smell the coffee, Mr. LaRusso. and I can't stand this. They always want to bring that. See, you're just racist. See, when people don't have an answer for something, they just launch out something crazy. Like, oh, you just racist, and you just racist against because GGG and all these other fighters in there. I'm like, yeah, you crazy. Be serious. They want you to feel like you shouldn't support Floyd Mayweather, like it's wrong to support him if he's black. Like, if you support somebody because they're black, that's a bad thing. You should be equal and support the best fighter. Screw you. You can't dictate to me how I should pick who I root for. How dare you? One, and to basically call me a racist because I make a point and you can't explain it. That's just insanity. I have the right to choose how I want to root for somebody, and do I want to root for somebody. I mean, I'm not a racist, and because mainly people don't have a choice as to what they're born. It's not like somebody's sitting around going, if I'm Chinese, to manage my books, yeah, I think I'm going to be Chinese. They don't have no options on what they're born, so I don't see why they hate anybody. I show everybody, I'm loved internationally. Every race, nationality show me love. I've been blessed to have that connection with people. So, no, I'm not a racist. But I understand the condition of my people. Don't you understand? I mean, how could I not? Because I already know the realization of how we're viewed worldwide by the ones that don't like us. Now, if I'm going to ignore it and pretend like that don't exist and live in the lie, then yeah, I could see myself following into that probe of, well, racism used to. It's not like that. No. That's something that used to be, but now it's better. Obama's president. So that did it. Racism's gone. And, that's, some people want to live in that world. Let them live in it. But no one can sit there and dictate to me who I should root for, what fighter. Just, he's black. You can't root for him. If a Mexican can root for another Mexican, they don't ask him, hey man, are you rooting for him because he can fight? Or you rooting, he's from Guadalajara. He's from Mexico. Flag. Argentina's flag. Argentina! Black guy? Well, we gotta go with the best guy. You should be rooting for the best person. I'm rooting for him because I want to see the black guy win. I mean, I don't see a problem with that. Pride in your tribe. I'm total agreement with that. I mean, I have a hard time believing any black person is racist. Because they don't have to like anybody. They've earned the right to not have to like anybody. If I met a black guy who told me I don't like white people, I say, okay. And I wouldn't feel a way about it because he has earned the right to feel that way. Because his ancestors have been persecuted, murdered, hung, and we ain't even talking 100 years. So he has a reason to feel that way. If he's saying, hey, I don't want to do it. You think they're going to go tell the American Indians how they should feel about white people? Do you think they're going to tell the Jewish people how they should feel about Germany? You should let the Holocaust go. That was years ago. It's not like that now. No, they wouldn't say that because it's insensitive. But when it comes to us, that thing again. My goodness. It's tragic. Just like this one guy was like, everybody gets so caught up on Jesus being black. Jesus didn't have colors. Jesus wasn't about color. It's about what he did. It's not about that. Okay, then why is he white? If color didn't matter, then why would they just make him white? He could have been Filipino Jesus. It's just people want to live in a lie. They create lies and they want to live in them. And then other people just continue to back it up and want to follow the pattern. Do I think race played a part of HBO's shows, Jim Lampley's show? Absolutely. The Gotti list, come on. That alone right there shows you, like, what is this? I mean, rest in peace to Arturo Gotti, but Arturo Gotti would not be top 10 in his own weight class in any division. We're talking about a C-level fighter. But he was action-packed. So was Mickey Ward. So what's next? The Mickey Ward list? Why not the Shane Mosley list? He's done more on HBO than Arturo Gotti. Where's the Mosley list? Mosley fought toe-to-toe. Hard, showed him much heart, had more knockouts, did more things as far as being a world champion, ranked, beating top contenders, more than Gotti. Where's the Mosley list? He kept HBO alive when HBO was doing nothing. Y'all love Shane Mosley. Where's the Mosley list? Why isn't he mentioned on your show anymore? Why not? The man accomplished so much and was so nice to all of you. Y'all all love Shay. Where's the Mosley list? Don't even mention him on your show. But yet, we got the Gotti list. Because he's white! Muhammad Ali goes over to, what was that, did the fight with Chuck Wepner. Why is that fight even being mentioned? Chuck Wepner, he lands a powerful shot and drops the champion. He hit Ali with a body shot while Ali was off balance and Ali fell down. Ali was not hurt from the body shot. He wasn't like literally finna get knocked out. He got up and actually was trying to kill Wepner after this. Ali was out of shape. This guy was a punching bag. He did nothing the entire fight, but yet Chuck Wepner, he's Rocky, man. Chuck gave him the fight of his life. Chuck was making a mess. Man, you watch that fight. And that man ain't never gonna beat no Ali. It's just, come on, man. It's just, they need to feel, in order for something to be successful, a white guy gotta be a part of it. You gotta throw a white guy in there somewhere, or it just don't make a difference. And in some sports, this is the unspoken rule. It's gotta be a white guy in there. It's like, why is Chris Conte for the Chicago Bears even playing cornerback? They needed a white guy out there. Like, what was the guy, the New York Giants? The girls thought he was hot because he was white. They put him at cornerback to guard wide receivers. And he was eventually out the league real quick. But the first season, girls is eating him up. You know, he's sexy. And he's out there covering people. He couldn't cover nobody. He can't cover no Chad Johnson, no Randy Moss. They was eating him for breakfast. Chicago Bulls, same philosophy. They got to throw some white guys out there. Guys look like they played in the stock room out there playing with Pippen. You got Judd Bushler and all these bums walking around. They got to have a white guy. That's the Bulls' philosophy. We got to have a white guy out there so that the white people got somebody to root for. Like, I mean, I'm the biggest Kurt Heinrich fan and supporter there is, but Kurt Heinrich, his time in the league is over. You mean to tell me Allen Iverson's out the league and Kurt Heinrich still got a job? I mean, he's done. And nowhere in the league would he be starting or coming off the bench. No other league. Maybe for the Bobcats or the Grizzlies. But I think he's done. You know, like all these guys are done now. But now that they got Triple G Golovkin on HBO, that's who they've been trying to build up, and Kovalev, because they want to make a big Euro splash. They want HBO to go total Euro, then everybody's going to be looking around like, where's the numbers? Then they talking about, oh, man, Floyd and the pay-per-view, and, man, I addressed that on another video, because y'all don't want y'all to, this already went too long, because Weekend went off on a whole other subject, and I was going to start educating everybody on here about a whole bunch of other things that y'all probably would blow y'all minds. But I won't do that here. But I will tell you this. The Egyptians used copper. Okay? Stop thinking they used gold. All the time. They used copper. When you see the pictures of the Egyptians and they got those big brass things on their arms, copper helps reduce swelling and helps blood flow through the body. And they knew this back then. It's for your joints and all your joint pains, everything. Copper helps the blood flow through the body. Okay? And if you don't believe me, go and get one of these elastic bands they got now in the medical facility. They got them shredded with copper and fabric. So you can put it on like a sleeve, like your medical, when you pull them up on your legs to help what? Keep the swelling down and circulation in your body. The official seal, like the government seal stamp, was copper for the Egyptian, the whole family, the whole thing. If it came on a copper thing, when they wrote on copper, you knew it was an official seal, and it came from right from the Egyptians. So that's their philosophy. That's their thing. Copper was their the way of transport. That was their official seal and stamp. They did wear gold, but not all the time. Now that's all the education you get tonight. Good night.